Alright everyone, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Oops. Let's see. I see Paxton, Chad, Asmar. Thank you all so much for stopping in. Alright, well here we are with our Smoliv outbreak. I am nervous. Bit of a late stream for you. No, this is my usual time. We've just been doing earlier streams the last couple weeks. I try to switch it up so that people from different time zones can join in. But yeah, actually, 6:45 was my usual for a really long time. Okay. So we're going to go for the Teensy Smoliv. The odds are not good. So what we're gonna do is, if we manage to get a shiny Smoliv that isn't Teensy but has a good mark on it, we will keep it. If it is an unmarked, otherwise unremarkable Smoliv, you may see us sacrifice that. I'm very sorry. If you really don't want to see that happen, you can make the sandwich for me and reset on your game. We can always do things that way, but for now I'm just gonna, stick with my plan here. Hey Lunar, hey AJ, welcome, welcome. Alright, so I need... So yeah, I only have 3 sours, so I can only make like one sandwich like this. Like I said, if I needed to do another one, I would need to either just take some time to find some sours or get a volunteer. Shiny bundle today? That's awesome. And a shiny Dratini for Lunar. Congratulations, y'all. Y'all are killing it with the shinies. I've already got my 60 KOs on that, so... Does anyone want to do a union circle with me? Maybe you can... Oops. Maybe you can find someone in the comments or in the chat later on that wants to do it. Not a lot of people right now, but... It has happened. It has happened. Ooh, Lunar's down. That's nice. Always glad to see y'all connecting. More than welcome to do unions, trades, raids, whatever you want to do in the chat. Alright. I have not actually hunted for shiny Smoliv before, but looks like we got our sandwich as good as we could make it, so we're gonna start with that. Alright. What becomes like annoying is like all these like side raids or side outbreaks happening. It's like I can't tell where the true one is, but I'm pretty sure it's right here. But you know what? The boost applies to all, so... And another good thing is that these are easy shinies to take a look at. Yeah, it's very easy to spot, which is good. Black olive, right. Not a ton of spawns, unfortunately. Like, I've seen them sometimes. And other, like, resets, you know, there'll be more, but... We're just gonna take it chill, and, you know, if it really becomes, like, fruitless, no pun intended, but also pun intended. If it really becomes fruitless, we will just boot the Teensy power and look for a good marked one, I guess. That's about all we can do. There's a little nice patch. That's what I like to see. Except I like to see things that are shiny instead. But yeah. Welcome back, Lunar. Yeah, It's just a matter of getting these things to show up. I was hunting, what was it, Capsicid the other day? No, that was a stress. That was a stress. I like that the Smolivs, you know, they don't really do anything. They're very chill. They mind their business. I like that about them. And it's funny, when we turn on like the Teensy power, we're making it actually harder on ourselves to find the shiny, right? Like, I'm actually making it more challenging by putting on this power because they're gonna be smaller than usual, you know? They're gonna be all on that tiny spectrum. I don't have... Jeez. So picky, so picky. Do you like how I just went to like an even worse slope and expected it to work there? Tried hunting weasel earlier, gave up because my Switch doesn't like water in this game. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know, I would love to go for a like Teensy or Jumbo Dondozo, right? But it's like, what the heck? It's extremely difficult to just like weather that storm of terrible game performance. Oh hey Stacy, welcome to the stream. It's awful. No one wants to deal with that. Like I've caught like a good amount of shiny Dondozos. That's a good, and it's a shame because that is a really good outbreak to do. They're such big Pokemon. They spawn in so frequently. They're aggressive, but they're not too aggressive. You do have the Veluzas, or Veluzers as I like to call them, chasing after you. You know, that is not the best. But aside from that, like, you know, the shinies, they just make themselves so obvious, and it's a wonderful thing. But, yeah. That is a tough one. That's all I can say. No! I did a Dondozo outbreak and I got it. I have like 3 Dondozos now. Because I like got, and I even had like a lot more, but I dumped them because they weren't what I wanted. They weren't what I wanted to see in a shiny Dondozo. They disappointed me. I need to be doing the picnic reset a lot more often because the spawns are kind of sparse. Happy, that's good. Huh. I'm not seeing much. And the thing is that, like, this is like the best place to get Smoliv. I've had a Smoliv outbreak that was completely like undoable, like not doable. I think we actually tried to do that like last stream when I got or gave up on whatever I was giving up on at that time. So that was rough. Was that actually 2 of them right there? That's funny. I found Lechonk while looking for the Weasel. Well, that's a really nice shiny. That's a win, I would say. That is a victory for sure. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's Let's just make another picnic here. Apparently that slope is fine, you know. Some slopes are just dandy to them. Just dandy. I don't have that avatar, Stacy. Just gonna tell you now. You can be like the starter babies, or you can be Pokemon Gens 1 through 7. That's basically it. And there's also some trainers that you can be as well. Or sorry, 1 through 6. 1 through 6. Not even 7. Not even Gen 7. But maybe someday we'll get those. Does anyone else in chat like olives? Because olives are one of those things in my life that get me in a lot of trouble with other people. They're like, oh my gosh, stop eating your olives near me. So disgusting. And it hurts my feelings. Yeah, what's creepy about this hunt is not that the shiny is hard to see, but just like seeing the Smolivs themselves. That's the difficult part. I don't mind the smell, but the taste is bad. Like any olives, like even the really mellow ones, like black olives you don't like. Hey Mir. Cause like there's some that are like super like, you know, there's some that are bitter, super salty, tart, whatever it is, and then black olives are kind of like the, yeah, we're just here. Black olives are worse than like the strong tasting ones? Interesting. Very interesting. I remember like a distinct moment of like me coping with growing up was when I could no longer fit like 5 olives on my fingers anymore. That was like a thing I loved to do as a kid. Like I think like with my cousins and stuff, like putting 5 black olives on my fingers. And then when I realized that my fingers were like too big to do that at some point, I was like, oh, I'm like old now. Just like a very distinct, I don't know, like gaining consciousness moments of life. That's, I see, you know, unfortunately I just cannot tell when those are shiny. And that's, and it's funny because that's a shiny that like, it's more obvious. Why is the Diglett all the way over there sweating? Calm down. I'm not even near you. I'm not even on the same plane as you. Hey Chella, welcome to the stream. I don't mind them. I feel their taste overpowers the meal. You know, that's fair. That's fair. I like to eat olives on their own as a snack, but I don't think I would enjoy olives like strong olives being added to something else. Black olives are fine because they're such an inoffensive taste, but other olives, it's like even though I love them, I only want them as like my personal snack. Hey Mr. Dip, welcome to the stream. Hey B, welcome to the stream. Realize when I start worrying about money. Fair, fair, absolutely. I was just wondering where y'all stood on the whole olive thing, because I think most people in my life really dislike them. So I've always been alone in that. But I got it. I don't know. I got it from my parents though, so you know, not all alone, but. Pink noodle. There's another noodle though, like on the loose. So I remember like the other, it wasn't like last stream, but maybe the stream before, somebody said something about getting a shiny noodle, and I was like, which noodle? Because now there's also the steel noodle. You know, I mean, Dratini will always be the original noodle, but it's got some competition, you know. I love olives, and my favorite is black olives. Yeah, so it's a good one. It's a staple. It's like my sister and pickles. All I have to do is open a jar and she's gone. Yeah, it's a strong smell. I mean, I love pickles myself, but it's like, if you don't, if I understand that more. It's like, if you don't want pickles, you don't want to be around pickles either. But I will eat them. I will eat them. They are good. I'm really into like baby dill pickles right now. I've never been into like sweet pickles. That's not good to me. Also, unfortunately, I'm like really into like the like highly manufactured, like mass produced pickles because I don't know, like whenever I try like a natural pickle or like a homemade pickle, I always would prefer the stuff in like the green jars. Which I know probably isn't the best, but unfortunately that's how it is. Like the more natural the pickle is, the less I want it. If it has like all those like fancy peppercorns and stuff in it, I'm like, oh no thank you. Oh, I love pickle juice myself, yeah. Pickle gang, rise up. Hey Restricted, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We are I didn't even like pay attention to like how much time it said I had. Dang, it's like I really want a shiny Smoliv, but I also really want a shiny Teensy Smoliv, so we'll see how much I'm willing to put myself through. Also, like, this is such a difficult outbreak to get, even if you're standing in the exact right spot. In and out of town, there to make groups of Smoliv spawn in the olive field. Am I close to the town border? I am. That could work. That could work. I don't have encounter power on, sadly. But yeah, I would love to like just keep like resetting on groups like this. I feel like looking at individual Smolivs probably isn't like too fruitful, huh? Welp. Oh, are you having some sandwich snafus over there, Lunar? It's like I shouldn't rely on like those lone Smolivs, you know? I don't even remember where the groups were that I just came across. What happened to the sandwich? What was the end result? I'm glad that those like other pesky things are gone. Wait, let me check the map really quickly. Nope, they're still there. It like confuses me, like I don't know like what the actual outbreak is. Paxton's game crashed. Oh no. Oh no, that hasn't happened to me in a long time, but it makes me scared. I don't think I have much to be scared of, actually, but I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like that that is a possibility. I like how there's one Smoliv in a group of Mareep. They're just really cute. Like, these are, like, honestly, some of my favorites. Of time? Did you try to type another message, B? And then I didn't get it or something? All I saw was of time. Oh, can't wake sandwiches in Area 0. Yes, that is true. You have to make it, like, outside of it. It's annoying, because it's like, I would like to have a picnic. The main reason, though, that I want to have a picnic in Area 0, surprisingly, is not based on, it's actually not based on my, like, wanting to make sandwiches. It's just, like, based on wanting to, make, like good pictures, I guess, like, from picnics. The scenery is just so good. Here, we'll see if entering town does anything. Unfortunately, I'm just really far from my outbreak. It's worth a try, though. Anything's worth a try. Now I have to find my way back to... Gotta crawl my way back to my Smolivs. Like, it's like, what kind of outbreak is this? I hate when they, like, don't show up and they kind of force you to use encounter power. When I could use it on something far more interesting, you know? Making me want some olives. Yeah, this was the Pokemon that I was, like, personally most excited about. When it, you know, when the game was dropping and they were revealing different Pokemon and stuff like that. Like, this was my first love. I don't want to eat the Smolives, no, but I do want olives. I feel like there's an olive like on top. I would and that's like a fruit, right? I would assume that the Smoliv, like, I would assume that people harvest the fruit on top of Smoliv, and like then it just grows another one. That's what I'm choosing to believe. I think that's probably what the game also wants you to think. I don't think that they want you to eat the Smoliv itself. It's like you can just like take that little olive on there and move about your day, and then they'll make more olives. They are fruit. They are fruit. They're not, you know, what people think of when they think of fruit, so I wouldn't often refer to them as fruit, but I believe that they are fruit. Explain the ham. Ooh, I don't want to explain that. I think that, yeah, that's pretty blatant, actually. Unfortunately, I have no cute explanation for the... Wow, did you tell there was 3 that hopped apart there? The heck? Hey, Rob Sam, welcome to the stream. How you doing? The ham... Ooh, that's... Yep, that's the lechonks, unfortunately. I fear. Nothing around that. Explain the peppers. I would assume nobody eats those because they're so mean and angry. And like I actually like those pepper Pokemon. I caught a Capsicid yesterday. I like it because like the whole point of like, you know, the hot peppers is to like dissuade other organisms like from eating it, right? And so to have like a mean pepper like with a face, like that's like so grotesque. I don't know. It really works. Okay. Where are the olives? They're not showing up for me. Making this harder than it needs to be. Yes, unfortunate about the lechonks. It's unfortunate about the toad schools and the toad schools and the toad's cruels. Whatever the evolution is called. That is also unfortunate for them. That's pretty blatant. They say it right out. They say it's a toad school salad. Or whatever it is. Pickled toad school. Spoink. Oh no. That's even worse. Those are creepy. Hey Gogeta. Welcome to the stream. Well, feel free to hang out with us, Gogeta. No worries. Olives, please. Oh, those are just Fidos. I was like, what is that over there? Explain the salt. Well, you can get salt from anywhere. I mean, just because Pokemon, like, came from the salt, like they emerged from the salt, I would assume that means that there is, like, natural salt elsewhere. So I don't think you would have to, you know, I don't think you'd have to disrupt those Pokemon's lives for salt. So they're fine, I think. They're all right. Just give one little once over here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming that like they came from like what was already an existing abundance of salt. You can make salt from there's oceans. I mean, if you really badly need salt and you have like no way to get it, you could literally just do that. So salt like is everywhere, and they have this town is surrounded by ocean. I was very happy that they made a woodier mushroom Pokemon. At first, I was very upset about the Tentacruel, you know, versions, and then I realized what they were based on in real life, and I was like, okay, now I'm a fan just because I like to eat those. One win away from Master Ball and doubles. Ooh, you're like killing it. Yeah, I think you have to just like leave it out to dry for a really long time. Then like break up the chunks. I've seen people do that. Let's see. Remember that like random shiny Garganacl? You're hungry because we're talking about salt? That's funny. Oh, by the way, thank you all so much for the likes on the stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for coming in late on a Thursday or Friday for some of you. Thank you for the support on my last couple videos as well. Spent longer than I should on that Jumbo and Mini Mart guide, but it was more important to me to make it something that like I felt good about posting. Oxtail? Ooh. Ooh. Oxtail. No, that is some good stuff. That's really good stuff. I remember my first time I tried that. You know, when you remember the first time you had something, that's when you know it's good. Really tasty. And yeah, the only downside is like if you go to restaurants, like especially like if you live in certain areas, very expensive to get. But if someone's like chefing that up for you, you are in a good spot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We have not seen... I feel like we just like haven't even seen Smolivs, and that's what's bothering me. We're gonna have to come up with like something. I don't know. But also, like, you know, I don't wanna like be too spoiled with these encounters because like you still do get a lot. And the odds are like as good about as hatching eggs, right? And you know, it would still like take up a lot of time. I just need to be more efficient with resetting and stuff like that. So, like right now, why don't I do it right now? I have a new best friend. His name is Clodsire. I absolutely love him. Aww. Did you get a shiny one? I actually don't know what shiny Clodsire looks like. Is it blue like the Wooper? Because I did come across a random blue Wooper. I got that. I haven't like hunted it or anything. I was feeling kind of just like whatever about it. But I was happy like once I found it. I did get really lucky with the eggs. I've been like afraid to Masada hunt anything since because I got so lucky, so. Did you see the huge power ability bug? I did. That's the thing that like makes it have more HP, right? Like you like KO something and then it just like makes more HP. Oh Oh my goodness. What if I had shiny hunted Meryl on the Dragon Lake? I found one there before. It's feasible. Let me see. Sorry. I mean, the olives, like I said, you can just pick them from the Smolives, but the meat, oof, that answer could be messy, unfortunately. Hey, Determination, welcome to the stream. Treated Asmar shiny whooper. Aw, that's so nice. Oh, so you evolved that, Asmar? Where are the olives? I want like those little patches of them, and then, you know, honestly, if they just like consistently popped up again, like in those little patches, I would just reset on that because like that's worth it, you know. Aw, that's sweet. Love to see the kindness in the chat. I hope you enjoy that. Yeah, see, like this, if I could just like reset on that over and over again and like they just pop up, I would do that. Did you hear about the update Pokemon Home Scarlet and Violet soon? Yeah, see, why can't the Smoliv just come back? The ones that were right there just now. I have something cool to tell you. Hey, Andrew, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that felt like I was like your teacher or something. I assume that that's early 2023 for the home update. That's what I'm assuming. I haven't seen a Clodsire walk. Wow, I've really been missing out on this. Now there's just straight up no Smolivs. That's great. We have like no time. Solo Charizard with shiny Fluttermane. Nice. Sylvan made a raid ready Fluttermane. Want to farm the Charizard raids. Is that the best Pokemon to do it with? Y'all are saying? Is that the consensus? Unfortunately, wait, so you don't get, like, a Mystica from that, right? I mean, I hate to be like, one-track mind, but I'm like, I need more Sour Urban Mystica, please. Yeah, soloing that is really awesome, because then you don't have to worry about what anyone else is doing, so yeah, congrats indeed, B. I've been talking about a Sword and Shield legendary Pokemon trainer. Sorry, you might have to explain a little bit more. Good chance at ability patches. Okay, so that's what people want. That's what they want. Yeah, I don't even like, even when I am teaching, I don't even like being called anything. But, you know, usually, like, the institution you're part of wants the kids to, like, talk to you that way, so, you know, it's not like it's up to me, but, yeah, I dislike it generally, and if I'm, like, teaching, like, a college student, I don't want them calling me anything special. Even if I get my doctorate, I don't want them calling me anything special. I don't know why. It's not my style. It's not my thing. I think we have like 2 seconds left on this thing. Yeah. No point. Sometimes though, like, schools will get mad at you if you try to do that, because then it makes other teachers look bad, or they think it like encourages disrespect. Like, some schools they'll just let you do whatever, but yeah. I've been in environments where, like, no, like, you have to, like, have the students call you, like, with an honorific or whatever. Otherwise, they're gonna be annoyed. Alright, well, that's that, for the first one. Dang. No Urban Mystica, a bunch of calcium, large candies, nuggets. Oh, okay. Maybe I'd do it. Get a lot of money. Since when home arrives, I'll just be able to transfer my Sword and Shield competitive Pokemon. True. Trainer that beat all the Masters 8, even Ash is in Sword and Shield battle. Want to know who this guy is? Sure. Unfortunately, I'm not really up on the anime. Haven't watched that in many years, and even when I like did watch the anime a lot, I wasn't really following the story, to be honest. They're just like an episode by episode basis, like what hijinks are they getting into now? Yeah, how come there's like a bunch of Smolivs here suddenly? When y'all abandoned me before. Okay, well I better make the sandwich because it's not like... If I don't want these to be shiny because I didn't set anything up for myself. I'm glad that y'all are joining unions. Little unions in the chat there. That's awesome. Okay. Basil, lettuce, sour, horseradish. I think I still refer to my like former teachers as like what I called them at the time. I don't know that it's necessary, but I do. It's just like out of habit. I never really watched the anime, but I checked out the Ash Leon fight and it was really good. Nice. Yeah, it seemed to be a very exciting time in the anime. We're done with midterms, so I'm tired from thinking. That's fair. Still can't believe the outcome of the match. I know that Leon had to be like the final boss, but Leon's just like not my favorite champion. So I was a little salty on that front. I'm like, Leon, really? Leon's like the final boss of all these generations of awesome champions? Okay. Or say retire Ash. Oh no. That's funny. I mean, yeah, I think a lot of people wish for the same thing. Raised in a household that enforced using titles when addressing an adult. Yeah. Raining? No. Why do this to me? This is not necessary, game. It's really not, I promise you. I promise you. I didn't need that to enhance my experience. Then again, you know, it does increase chances for a mark, so like there is that. I respect that. But because I cannot control the weather as like well as I could in Sword and Shield, I'm salty about it. In fact, you can't really control the weather at all in this game. By nature, I'm a casual type person. Why you leave? Maybe they also disconnected. Listen, the Nintendo Switch works very hard for our mediocre online connectivity features. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just stick with like making more picnics and running around less. I think that's the plan this time. If we miss some spawns, who cares? Yeah, that's what I thought. Game's crashing. Game's crashing. With as much effort as it takes to like set up unions and stuff like that, and like the coordination, I would imagine people don't want to just jump out after 2 seconds. It started raining during the grass gym. Rude. It is rude. Yeah, I don't like how you can't control like how the outside world looks, especially if you're like trying to like take like video for something, and then like the weather just like looks like this. It's like, who wants to find a shiny in this weather? What kind of clip does that make? It looks awful. You want your exciting shiny moments to be shown like this? I mean, a shiny is a shiny, but... Ever hear the fan on your Switch? Yeah, I mean, hearing it is normal to some degree. If it's really loud, then you might start to worry. But like hearing a gentle whoosh is totally fine as long as the airways are clear. I mean, if you're worried, you can always just back up your save data, you know, in advance, and then if it goes down, and you got your save files with you. Hey, sir. My Switch has asthma. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good. Good thing my Switch is linked to an online account. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, and that's why I make use of Pokemon Home as well, as much as I, like, have a bit of a disdain for it at times. Like, everything that, like, I get that's, like, super important, I try to keep in there. I use the old NES trick and blow hard on the fan 20% of the time. It works every time. Oh my gosh, the blowing on cartridges days. I do remember them. Or like trying to like very gently clean discs and DVDs and such. Can you call me Wolf, please? Sure, yeah. Steam in the way that you can easily access everything, assuming you have email. Yeah. Every time I pass the water gym, there's a sandstorm. Strange. Strange. Yeah, the sandstorms are extra, like, okay, do we need this? You know, I can't complain about anything that happens today in terms of shinies, because last night, I found a tandem mouse, like, so fast. And that could have been, like, a deeply annoying experience, you know? Like, that was a very merciful run. Yeah, no problem, Wolf. Let's see. Y'all are so tiny. Luckily the grass is like not the exact same color, but I can see myself eventually becoming tired. Legend of Zelda Tears in the Kingdom playthrough. I don't know if anyone would watch that, but is that's like slightly older, right? When was that one from? I have to still play Breath of the Wild. It comes out next year. Oh, okay, well, wouldn't I have to play Breath of the Wild first? I was like, I've never heard of it, so I assume that that's old. That's how like not updated I am with Zelda stuff. Okay, I played like in the mid-2000s, and that was it. That was my Zelda era. It began and ended at that time. I remember when it was extremely exciting that like Wind Waker was coming out. That was like it was like a new age and a new look for things, and it was like looked super like kid friendly and all that. Whoops. It's old enough I don't think you really need to if you decide to do the new one. Breath of the Wild playthrough. But do y'all remember when I first tried playing Legends? Do you remember like how frustrated everyone was getting with me? Like because I didn't know exactly what to do. That's kind of what I fear. I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could put myself through it. Through it again. It's hard to play things that like the chat has like largely already played. If you're the streamer, there's untold emotional tolls based on like how people talk to you while you're trying to figure things out. I'd consider it, but just make some rules. Oh, I mean, I've tried. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at what happens. And it's not even like people will like pretend like, you know, it's people who think that they're being nice, you know, that who don't think that they're being mean and rude, but it happens, you know, and that's kind of it was kind of tough like doing Legends like a month later than everyone else. So I don't know how it would be playing Breath of the Wild like years later. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. So if I wanted to, I'd have to like, get both games. If I were to do Breath of the Wild, then I'm sure, you know, I'd want to like follow up with the second one. So I'll have to give it some thought in terms of what games I'm willing to get and stuff like that. But yeah, the games like that, I don't like have great natural gaming instincts, so it'd be kind of tough. Legends was an embarrassing time. I don't think like I streamed that again. Like after my like initial couple streams, I was like, I'm gonna like get good at this game before I stream again. Persona 5. I don't know what kind of game that is even. I know it's really good. I've heard a lot about it, but I don't know much. Don't collect all the seeds. Alright, I'll see you later, Stacy. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was great to see you. Take care. I do want to Squove it at some point as well, I'm not gonna lie. But it's like, I could just spend that time hunting something that I can't get in Sword and Shield, right? Let's see. See, I love these little patches. Why can't there just be more little patches like that? I would love for a shiny that I come across to be like sleeping sometime. I was enjoying the Legends content. I like catching someone's first playthrough of a game I enjoy. It's like experiencing it for the first time again. Yeah. I think there is something fun to like playing something, you know. Especially like after everyone else, I guess, has kind of like gone through their first wave of it. Because like I know nothing about Breath of the Wild, so you'd be getting a pretty pretty raw reaction from me. Like I don't really know the story. I have like seen people play the games, like specifically like challenges of the games, but out of context it doesn't like mean anything to me, so it'd really be like a true reaction. We'll see like what else is coming out next year, and I'll decide if I want to invest in that game or something else. We will we'll see. I'm pretty sure that's like the hypest thing, though, from what I've heard. Oh, these Smolivs. It's not that I'm like, oh, I want one of them to be shiny right now. It's not like I'm demanding that to happen. All I really want is just for more Smolivs to be around. That's all I really want. That's all I'm asking for. More Smolivs, please. I thought I ran into one accidentally there. This isn't like as motion sick though as some other hunts I've been doing, which I'm thankful for. Y'all are gonna be really sad if I find a shiny Combi because I probably wouldn't keep it. Let me just make sure. Just a little patch of beebs. Where are you? Still might be like, you know, top 3 favorite new Pokemon. It would mean so much to me to like get a shiny with this mark. I think it's really difficult for that to happen. It's gonna be really hard, especially given the fact that I might have to like turn on encounter power. But yeah, also just like the rarity of the Smoliv outbreaks. It's like I don't want to, you know, lose access to this, but that makes 3 shiny evolutions. I don't even have 1 shiny EV yet in the game. Granted, I haven't really been looking. I have not been looking, but because you kind of gotta make that outbreak happen, right? I mean, or start hatching. Seems to be the deal. Huh. Okay. Just looking very carefully at what's around me. I still need a shiny Eevee in this game. Yeah. Yeah. I saw Ancient, I Am Ancient made a video, about getting 10 shiny Eevees. I haven't finished the video yet, but, it like, when I started it like, already gave me really great information on how to just get an Eevee outbreak to spawn. So, I think you gotta stand in Cortando for that, according to that vid. Why does my hair only look good before I take a shower? I don't know. Can't answer that for you. I think that's a person-to-person kind of deal. Wow, didn't even see you there. Oh my gosh, there's 2 of them. This is also kind of creepy because what if the shiny Smoliv is just like waiting inside of another Smoliv, like how I have seen happen? And I don't really appreciate that. I don't like that. It was like when I was hunting like Tinkatink, and there were a lot of them like spawning inside of a wall, and all I could see was like a little hammer like peeking out, and I was like, what the heck? I was like, watch, that's gonna be it. Hi friends. I think we should have more gatherings like this, don't you? See, I kind of like want to faint them just to like see if there's more. You know, Azumarill's kind of goofy, to be honest. They're in the trees. Like, I notice Azumarill is just like la la la, like sometimes when I like send it out. Like just meandering. Whereas my other Pokemon like will be like, yeah, like let's get him. Are there more Smolivs in the tree? I hope not. This would ruin my entire life. I'd be like, what kind of things have I've been missing this entire time? I figured it was. I said I would do more picnics and I like stopped. Let's see. Or like I feel like we'll see like a shiny Mareep or something before we actually get a Smoliv. Random shiny Mareeps, like they love me. Yeah, so the Flapple thing really tripped me up in this game. I was like, where's Flapple? I was like, that shouldn't be a hard Pokemon to find. Oh, I found that laying on the ground. Kamala. Imagine accidentally running into a tree and a shiny lands on your head. I'm sure that clip is going to happen at some point. Look at these intersecting Smoliv and Kricketot. A lot of sweating in this field. A lot of sweating. It's alright, everybody. It's okay. I relate to all of these, like, scared, anxious Pokemon. Hey, Tim. What do you think of this game so far? I like it a lot. I think it's fun. I like the shiny hunting methods, I guess. Like, the egg hatching has gotten a lot better. The story was good. Yeah, I hope for a strong DLC, but more than that, I hope for some strong patches on this game that will make it a little bit easier for us. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying it. I wish that everyone was able to have a good experience with this game. So I would say, you know, that's obviously like my biggest criticism of it, as is most people's. You know, I hate to hear that, like, some people's, you know, switches crash all the time, people get motion sickness, people, you know, just not being able to run their game and have a good time. So I take that very seriously. I believe everyone who says that, so, you know, I've had, like, limited issues compared to those people. But, yeah, that stinks. And yeah, they should add, you know, shiny indicators and things like that, you know. But the core game, the core experience that I've had so far, I'm not upset. I'm glad I got the game. Yeah, people are getting motion sickness. It's like a problem. If you look up Pokemon Scarlet and Violet motion sickness Reddit, like on Google, just like Google the you know, keywords with Reddit, you'll see a lot of threads with a lot of upvotes and people talk about getting sick. And someone even like got refunded because they were like, I can't play this game. I don't feel good when I play it. You know, so I don't like that people like are like, oh, they feel like they have to like endure like headaches and stuff like that. Yeah, I actually did feel a little bit weird at first. And I think it depends on what I'm doing. Some things I can't do. Otherwise, I'm like putting myself potentially like in the headache zone, but I quickly get out of it if I like don't like what I'm doing, you know. But it stinks. Like, you know, some people, if they really want to like meet their goals in the game, they're gonna try and press through that. Other people, yeah, just the whole. It depends on how bad your game lags as well. It's like the frame rate changes and the camera. And so depending on how that works for you and how you're coping with that, yeah, you get really sick. Oh, look, I found a shiny puke. Yeah, but kind of like, yes, that is what happens. Literally, because yeah, shiny hunting is very. If you are prone to motion sickness with this game, shiny hunting is one of the most difficult things you can do. Because of how much you're like turning the camera and stuff like that. So I try. I'm luckily, like, I think 10 years ago I would have had a lot harder time with this game. I'm very lucky that I have like been able to just have like my motion sickness be better than it used to be when I was younger. I used to get really bad. And I used to like not be able to play like Crash games, Spyro games. That one game, like Shadow the Hedgehog on the PS2, that game, I couldn't play it for more than like 20 minutes. I could not play that game. Yeah. Not sure how I feel about egg hatching compared to Sword and Shield. You know, I liked Sword and Shield egg hatching, so yeah, I can't fault you for that. I thought it was really good in that game as well. But it feels faster in this game. I don't know if it literally is faster. Collecting eggs is a real gem, though. I think, you know, hatching aside, it's like I just like being able to be AFK and collect eggs. Goldeneye used to kill me. Yeah. Thankfully, there's medication for motion sickness. Oh yeah, got that meditation. I feel like some people probably do meditate. Yeah, Dramamine used to be my best friend. Okay, when I was in the car. Airplanes, etc. Nowadays I don't really need it, but I always have it with me. That used to be like my #1 thing, like when packing for any trip. It's like I need the Dramamine. That stuff is expensive too, so it was not fun to like need that all the time, but I don't know what it is. I just got older, and for some reason I got it. It sorted itself out, but not everyone can do that. I'm just very lucky. It started with like one really bad school field trip where we were like in like stop and go traffic, and we were like a lot later to our destination like than we like had hoped, and I had anxiety, and I was just like, I need to get off this bus, and that was like the start. It's like oh hey, there's a shiny. Oh gosh, it's so cute, y'all. Oh, how can I let it go if it's, oh, this is gonna be really tough. Oh no. Oh, help. Oh, it's so cute. You have to convince me to be strong if it's not marked. It's so cute. I can't deal. Weirdly... the friend doesn't really help. Like, it doesn't look great. I think a nest... I don't think it's gonna have the teeny mark. It's not. I don't think it looks small enough. I'm just trying to think of a ball. I don't know. I'll just throw a Lux at it. It has a black olive on it. I can't ignore that. If it likes it, it likes it. Alright, there we go. If it's not marked, you can use it for sandwiches. Cello! How did you get all the April balls? Oh, the April balls, you just get that by completing the Pokédex. You just get that by completing the Pokédex. Oh, well, it has a mark by nature. It's probably just going to be like an uncommon mark. But we'll check that out. Olives on a sandwich. You know, that's what, muffaletta? Tapenade. I will not say no to that. Sometimes, actually. I take back what I said. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared because this is so cute and I don't want to, like, let it go. It's not going to be Teensy or Jumbo, like, on the bat, by the way. I have to go check that in Messagoza. Oh, it's cute. Oh, okay, lunchtime. Smoliv the Peckish. That's actually kind of cute. But that's not good enough for me to... How much time we got? It's not good enough for me to keep it just on that basis. But I will use the rest of the sandwich, and then we will look at this size. Smoliv the Peckish. Cute. Oh, that's a tough one. It's adorable. Look at it. Oh my gosh. I can't. Well, Chad, are you gonna make me another sandwich? Oh, it's cute. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh, it's cute. I can't deal. I don't know. I might not be able to do this, y'all. I might not be able to do this. Maybe I have to keep it because that's really cute. So many people have so many marked Pokemon, you think they're a tattoo artist. Oh my gosh, that's just a cute Pokemon. So close to people. Where are the people? Where's people? Are Smoliv the people? Oh, it's cute. That it's like breaking my heart because I kind of expected. It's my first shiny Smoliv, so I kind of expected to feel like whatever about it. Like, oh, I'll just like let it go if it's not. But it's cute. It is a cutie pie, but I don't think it's the smallest it can be. Wait, let's look really quickly. How? No. Yeah, see, like that. How big is that compared to that? I don't know. I'm just playing around at this point. Because I'm like very conflicted. No, don't. It's small. It's small. Yeah, it's small no matter what. We could also go for like a jumbo Smoliv. Like the biggest Smoliv that's ever lived. You can check with an NPC. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check for sure. Hey, Shiny Umbreon. I'm trying to use up the rest of my Sandy first and see if we can get any last minute second chances. It stinks because I only have one Sour Herba Mystica. Like I can't make another sandwich. For Teensy right now. So if I like keep this, then the hunt kind of dies today, and I'd have to resume it another time. I'm just trying to like guess. I was trying to guess like right now, like what the size is probably gonna be. I don't think it's not a Teensy. It's not. It looked pretty average with the rest of these. Okay, it's going all right. How are you, Tyler? It's going all right. It's my first ever shiny Smoliv, so I was just talking about like how I was like, yeah, we're gonna be ruthless today. I'm gonna let go of any shiny that's not the Teensy mark or like not a really good mark. But then I'm kind of like chickening out. Someone get Bria Mystica. I need a sour one. I need another sour one. I need a sandwich with 2 sour Mystica, a basil, and a lettuce, and 2 horseradishes. Just chillin'. How was hunting today? I forget. I was out today, but I saw your thumbnail, and I apologize. I forget what you were up to. But did it go well? Oh, we're done with the Sandy. Okay. All right. Well, this is the sad moment of truth. This Smoliv is marked, by the way. It's peckish, which I think is cute because it's an olive. 15 shiny Dunsparce, no 3 segment. Oh my goodness, that's a good amount though, right? Fun stream, but no dice. You're gonna get it soon though, right? It's not like what I've heard like such inconsistent information on what the odds actually are. What are the odds? Oh, my dear. I don't think that you are it. But we're gonna look anyway. Dun dun dun. 1 for over 100? What? It's close, but it's not a Teensy. It's close, but it's not a Teensy. This is like the second best you can get. No! It's like running away from me because it knows it's gonna get released. Oh, you're so cute. I love you so much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you're not the right Smoliv for me. You can face me. It's fine. Look at the little olive on it. It's not gonna face me. It's really upset. But, you know, 2 streams for 28 dunce bars. That's not bad. Ooh, that's really good. Yeah, that cave is, do you have to talk to... You have to talk to, that woman that I just spoke with right there. Wait, not there. There. So she, like, will give you, like, the Teensy or the, Jumbo Mark if your Pokemon, like, fits in that size range. Congratulations. Thanks. I mean, I'm probably gonna reset on it. I'm probably not gonna keep this. But it's cute. We're just taking a look. We're just taking a look. It is marked, it is shiny, but it is not what we need. The thing is that we can get other shiny Smolivs, you know? It's cute, but yeah, unfortunately, I don't... Someone would have to make me the sandwich, and I don't think anyone could. So we're gonna have to get another one. There will be more. There will be more. And that's, you know, listen, my game might have decided to save anyway. Who knows? Sometimes it happens. Okay. We're gonna give it another shot. What would have been nice is to, you know, get a lot of Smolivs during the sandwich, and then you have a chance at, you know, getting more than one shiny Smoliv. And if you could, you know, more checks, more chances, right? Goodbye, small lad. Yeah, I mean, it happens. We're gonna give it another shot here, and maybe we'll get our next check really early on. You know, if my calculations were correct in my video about the, you know, my video about the jumbo and mini marks, I have like a 1 in 20 chance, I would say, approximately, with a level 3. Not good odds, not good odds. You know, I've tried for a jumbo and mini mark, like, for a shiny a number of times, and you'd think that I would have one by now, but I don't. Oh, thank you, Umbreon. Appreciate that. Yeah, you would think I'd have one by now with all of, like, the attempts I've done, but I don't. Here, I'm gonna drink some water, so you might not hear me for a second. All these salty olives making me thirsty here. Okay, sparkling title Teensy, there we go. At least we saw a shiny. You know, if I get nothing on this next sandwich, maybe I'll try one with encounter, just for giggles. We're definitely not gonna get a mark that way for size, but it might be worth just, like, seeing what it's like. And maybe we could get, like, a cool marked one. I don't know. Yeah. But we do want that mark, though. There's a couple that I wouldn't mind having. I thought a small Dratini would be good. Like a Dratini the Teeny. I think Sinistea the Teeny is also really good. I spent some time hunting for that one as well. Let's see, what else? What else? I wanted a tiny Dondozo as well. And we tried for that. I tried for that for a while. Dratini. Yeah, Dratini the Teeny is probably like the best pun. And they're just like such rare shinies as well. You know, because like so many people, like they not only do they not check their Pokemon for those marks, but they also you know, don't use that meal power, so it's gonna be extra not likely. Apparently my Dragon Ball is massive but not big enough for a mark. Yeah, a lot of my shinies now, especially since I've been doing this, are close, but no dice. No marks. So even if you do this on purpose and you relinquish the valuable encounter power for this mark, it still, like, it doesn't give you the mark, you know? I think when I, like, started hunting for that mark specifically, I thought it'd be easier. I thought that more people... Or I thought that like more of like the Pokemon I caught would be like given the mark, but yeah, especially with level 3, right? But no, yeah, it's a tough one. My eyes are playing tricks on me. I was also surprised because at first I didn't think that raid Pokemon could be anything but average, but then as I like checked more and more, I was like, oh yeah, no, y'all can be big and small. And my shiny Sprigatito is a little bit bigger than average. But the other two eggs that I hatched, like the shiny Quaxley and the shiny Flacoco, those are average sized ones. But yeah, it's interesting nonetheless. Like it's, even if you don't have the mark, I think it's cool to like have that detail. It like just adds more like personality, you know? That's your Pokemon in context. There we go. There's a little patch of them. No shinies, but I still like to see it. I still like to see it. Well, I was strong enough to get rid of that first Smoliv. So I can do anything at this point. That was really hard. That was harder than like any of the Spiritombs I have abandoned. Not gonna lie. I'm trying to like weigh for myself when I should get back into the picnics. Sorry, not the picnics, the camp encounters. I was thinking about doing it today, and then I was actually on the verge of like scheduling the stream for that. But then I found the Smoliv, and I was like, okay, because I had been searching for that. Oh, an Adamantman. Wow, they're trying to hard sell me on saving this game. Saving on my sandwich here. It will not work. But yeah, I do want to get back into the hunt for that because, you know, if I get something Liquid Tangle, chances are it will be something that I can bring into this game. And it will also have the mark that I want, like, show into the battles. And I think it'd be really special. That would be a mark that would just be super infrequent in this game. Because you can't make curries in this game. So yeah, curry connoisseurs like automatically will be cool in Scarlet and Violet after Home gets released for this game. But a shiny one is gonna be like the coolest of the cool, you know? What will be devastating is if we get a Pokemon that, like, couldn't be transferred into this game. That'd be hilarious. See, why can't every picnic reset be like you, where we have, like, 2 little patches of them? It's just lovely. Why can't I have that? Finizen has a sociable mark. Hey, Red Ninja, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. We're fine. Let's see. The ones that are hidden in the thing kill me. Especially if they're, like, on top of each other. I think, is that, like, a unique Smoliv problem? Or does this happen with other things? I feel like I've not seen Pokemon that overlap and, like, stay in, like, an overlapping position with respect to each other. So that's a big for me. I'm just gonna try, like, running away and back instead of staying at the picnic. I don't think it's gonna do anything different, but it's worth a try. Oh, the Gyarados is a Cloud Watcher. That's so cute because it's a flying type. This week got me deader than Ash getting turned into stone. Uh-oh. But Ash bounced back from that, so you can bounce back too. Final exams week. Oh no. Yeah, everyone's, you know, everyone who's in school is in the middle of testing right now. Good luck to you. You know, it'll be over soon and you'll feel the relaxation and reward. But yeah, exam season is always, it's always tough. It's always tough. And weirdly enough, the shiny that we got last sandwich that was standing on its own, it wasn't in a little crowd, so I guess I shouldn't underestimate the ones that are just standing by themselves. Yeah, Ash has died a lot. If that doesn't tell you. You can bounce back from exam week. I just want a pet Smoliv. It can be any olive. It doesn't have to be a black olive. If shiny Smolivs are this rare, does that mean that people in Paldea don't get to enjoy black olives on pizza that much? Must be like a really rare delicacy. Lovely blanket. Haven't felt this comfy since the time I slept in the computer chair eating Cheetos, watching Skylander videos all night. Well, a lovely blanket is a game changer. That's really nice. I can't say that falling asleep in a computer chair would be a comfortable experience for me, but I'm glad that that's a good memory for you. I would have woke up with so many ailments. Nobody enjoys black olives on pizza. Hey, if it's paired with the right things, I do. I don't want just black olives on the pizza. I think that is nasty. I would not eat that, but well, I would, but I wouldn't. It wouldn't be like my first choice. I'll say I would eat it because I'm not a very picky eater. No, but like okay, black olives, pepperoni, and mushrooms, or I'll give you another take. Black olives, pepperoni, banana peppers. Now, see, these can be powerful combos. I don't think that it's strong on its own. Like the bottom of a trash bag. I don't think it's strong on its own, but I think in combination with other things, it can be great. See, that whole patch just, like, developed over there without me. Oh, jeez. You know, I'm sick of these things. I'm really sick of them. Are people fans of these Pokemon? Let me know. Let me know in the chat if you're a fan of those. Because, let me tell you, I was sick of them the second that I laid eyes on those. The second that I laid eyes on them, I was like, get this out of here. I don't want to encounter this. This is like the Watchog of Gen 9. Or like the, you know, like Young Goose. I mean, we have Young Goose in this game for some reason that I don't understand. But, they make me very angry. Let me know if anyone's a fan. It's real quiet right now, so I don't think so. Unless I've just scared the fans of, whatever that thing is. Good night, Red Ninja. Thanks for stopping by. Banana peppers are good, but I'm just tired of them every single time my parents make or buy a pizza. It's covered in banana peppers. Really? Wow. I don't know anyone that does that. That's so interesting. It's a bold choice, I guess. That's why I'm surprised. I'm like, wow, like someone would like order for everyone to have a lot of banana peppers on something. You know what I really like though is stuffed banana peppers. Very good. Like stuffed with like you know, they'll be like baked, right? And they'll have like breadcrumbs and you know, like people make them with different cheeses every time, but like ricotta, you know, something like that. That's really good, really spicy and good, and sometimes it'll come with a sauce. Hit with a pineapple. You know, I would not. Here's what I say about that. I would not order pineapple pizza, but if that's what there is to eat, I will eat it. If that is what is available, I will eat it. That's fine. Doesn't bother me, doesn't make me not want to eat the pizza, but it's not my first choice. But again, like I'm just really, really not picky. Like I have like strong likes and dislikes, but there's a few things that I'm like, no, if you put this on this, I'm not gonna eat it, you know? Put it out of its misery. Meat lovers with stuffed crust and a ton of jalapenos. Ooh, jalapenos on pizza. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I like jalapenos. It's just more, but for me, jalapenos sometimes it's like more stomach ache for not as much flavor. So sometimes I'd rather get like a, you know, banana peppers, giardiniera, like something hot that is also like really flavorful. Yeah, I want my stomach ache to be worth it. I love spicy stuff. Oh, me too. Me too. When you hit like a good hot pepper while you're eating some guacamole, that's just a great moment in life for me. Rain again. Why? Rain again. Oh, me too, restricted. I used to do that when I was a kid, like a little kid. Before I learned that that wasn't great for you to do, I did that. I snuck, like, sips of Frank's Red Hot. I did. Huh. Let's see. Hey Noah, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. Free chugging hot sauce. Not anymore. I'll tell you that. That's nowadays that would really hurt. I think I'm too old for that, but yes, I used to definitely be on that wave. I was so there. Oh yeah, no problem, Noah. Thank you for saying hello and stopping in. Appreciate it, and I hope you're doing well. So we're back to like seeing those Smolivs. That's great. I think that is good. Yeah, that is good. That is yes. I love that I don't see you, Smoliv. Yeah, trust me, I get it. I love hot sauce. Eat an entire bowl of ghost peppers. I've seen like people do like pepper competitions and stuff. Now that, gosh, like when there was a point in my life where I was like, oh, I bet I could win one of those. But then you think to yourself, if you don't win that contest, you lose in such a big way. You know what I mean? Like, you are really gonna feel the loss of that if you participate in that kind of contest. And so that is why it wouldn't be worth it to me. It's like, yeah, if you win, it's like, oh yeah, it all meant something. If not, you're just like, then you're just left with your choices, and your choices are gonna really show their consequences. It's gonna be real bad. Real bad. Chicken wings with mango habanero sauce. You know, I didn't think I would like that, but it is pretty good. Like, I grew up, like, not being, like a sweets... Like a sweet... first of all, I'm not really into sweets. I've mentioned that a couple times. I'll eat a dessert, but it's not really... It just, I don't know. Like, I always grew up being way more into, like, the salty stuff. But I also didn't really like sweet and salty, like, mixed into one thing. But I've grown an appreciation for it over the years, especially, like, with wings and stuff like that, so I see where you're coming from. Yeah, yeah. And you know, like, they invent hotter peppers, like, every year. You all know that, right? Like, they breed for them, they create them, and they're like the weirdest looking things. Like, it's not like peppers that like people, you know, naturally like eat in a cuisine or like find in their home environments. It's like they're inventing peppers that are hotter and hotter and hotter. It's like a hobby, because there's like money in it too, right? Like, oh, I can make like the hottest pepper and then sell it as a hot sauce, and you know, there's people that will always want to be up for the challenge. Salt and vinegar chips. Yeah. Those make your mouth feel weird. I like the taste, though. If I'm in the mood for them, I'm in the mood for them. Oh, I love cookies with salt. Oh my gosh, that's delicious. Yes. I mean, it has to be good salt. You know, it has to be like a sea salt or something if I really want to enjoy it. But yes, no, you know, most good, like, chocolate chip cookie recipes will have at least a little bit of salt. But yeah, if you, like, sprinkle, like, a good sea salt on top at the end of, like, the baking, I love it. It's really delicious. I don't want it to be salty, but I want a little taste. It goes so well together, so well. Yeah, it sounds like what the heck, you know, but it's like super tasty. If you want to convince me to eat some sweets, that will definitely get me there if you say, oh, it's a chocolate cookie with salt. I'm in. You know, like and that's why chocolate covered pretzels are like so good as well. Jeez, what is this? Just a mess of Pokemon over here. No olives for me. You're like, Ree, we saw what you did back there. Go-to snack is salt and vinegar chips with blueberries. And they complement each other so well. I have not tried that combo, but I trust you. That is one I have not heard of before. Cricketots are so funny, aren't they? They're cute. One of the bug Pokemon that I do enjoy, just because like their personalities are funny. They are a bit of a delight. Just a bit. Like, not a lot. They don't make me super happy, but you know, I'm here for them. Here for them if they're here for me. Ooh, thank you so much for the 11 likes on the stream. I really appreciate it, everyone. It does really help out our channel so much. Let's see. Just stepping on stuff. Salt and pork, yeah. Okay, cream cheese and jelly bagels. Ooh, that's really good. That's really good, Jello. I have had that, and I do... Yep, that is a 10 out of 10 for me. Absolutely. That makes me want one. I don't think I have jelly, though. I have cream cheese. But I do not have the jelly part. Or the bagel part, now that I think about it. Sprinkle of salt on ice cream. That's not bad. I can see it. I don't know if I would do it, but it couldn't be bad. I just don't think I'd remember to do that. Oh, Smoliv. This is like the best like outbreak place too. Just a tiny amount. Yeah. I've tried like olive oil flavored ice cream. I have not tried that restricted. If someone told me to try it, if they like had like if they offered a bite, I wouldn't say no. Like I would give it a shot. I don't know how it would taste, but or like if you put like tahini on a watermelon, now that's really good. You know, just sprinkle some of that on like most fruits. That's very tasty. But yeah, salt in it of itself, I have not tried. Just salt? No. Haven't done that one yet. I think tahini like contains salt, but it's the main experience is not like, oh yeah, you're putting salt on something. Do they put like a lot of salt on it or what? Floating in salt water. Wow. Wow, it's that immersive of an experience. One morning I decided to do the cinnamon challenge. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. That is not good. You fool. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of dangerous. Would not recommend that to anyone. Yeah, there's a lot of weird challenges out there. Luckily, like, I feel like if I had been younger when a lot of those, like, weird food challenges came out, I think I would have been more susceptible to them, but I feel like I escaped right at the right time. All children do everything in their power to just die. Yep, yep, that happens. Yep, I grew up with siblings that were a lot younger than I was, yeah, you're always grabbing them away from some danger, you know? It's true. I like to think that those cricket tots were like that group of Smoliv's bodyguards and they just like chickened out. Just the way that they were standing looked very looked very official. Okay, got like less than 2 minutes here. I think the next one we'll do, maybe I'll just do the encounter power and see what we can get out of that. I didn't snort pepper as a kid because I thought it would make me sneeze in the cartoons, and you can't prove otherwise. I thought that works though, right? That works, I thought. I've never tried that, but I thought if you wanted to sneeze, that's your way to do it. Or does it just make you start coughing and feeling awful? Because I can see both. Oh my goodness, yeah. It does in fact work. Okay. Yeah, haven't given that a shot. I can say. Burn like hell. Oh no. Well, yeah, I would say if you just do a little sniff of pepper, then sneeze, but if you take it further than that, yeah, I would imagine that's very painful. Oh my. Just like if you like, you know, like get near like some like dust of pepper, you know, like not like the big particles, but just the dust of it. Especially at like the bottom of a container, maybe. Oh no, yeah, that's all really harmful stuff that you should, y'all. I'm glad that we're past those days. Oh my goodness. Pixie stick. You know, those are... You know why I don't like pixie sticks? I bet you probably already know why. I don't like pixie sticks because, especially the big ones, if you put your mouth on it, it will just become blocked and you can't enjoy the rest of the pixie stick. And that used to make me very upset. Very upset. I mean, pure sugar, yeah, that's another reason. But as a kid, I just felt very betrayed always by pixie sticks. You know, I just felt like, oh, it's only a matter of time before it gets stuck and I can't eat it anymore. Even if I was like being really careful, I felt like every time, without fail, at some point I would no longer be able to enjoy the pixie stick. I would never get the full experience, you know? Unless you like waterfall it from like a mile away, keep your mouth like steer clear of it, then you can enjoy all of it. You just have to send it and eat it in one go. Exactly. Yeah, as a kid I didn't want to do that. I wanted to, you know, enjoy the full experience. Okay, well, this time let's see if there's any, like, noticeable difference in encounters if we just do encounter power instead. And maybe if we get a shiny this time, we can see if it has a good mark. But if not, then it will face the same fate. And I'll just try this another time. I'm probably gonna keep this outbreak because how often do you get Smolivs? Like, never. So I'm gonna do lettuce, cucumber, pickle. Oh yeah. I can do a sweet as well. Entire bag of powdered sugar and a little dish of peanut butter fudge. I forget if it was 2 type-based ingredients or 3, but we're just gonna go with the full experience here. I don't know if I'm wrong. The physics of this are just like the funniest thing on earth. You know, like when you make a sandwich and you have to drop every ingredient and you can't, once you put it down, you can't pick it up. Yeah, that's a tough one. You know, that's one of those things in life that I think that they captured very well. Spoonful of sugar, yeah. Ugh, I wouldn't. Alright, so we're giving this a shot. We're just gonna see if it makes any noticeable difference. For us, in terms of just seeing a ton of Smolivs. I don't know about your lettuce. Yeah. Wow, already 2 little patches there. Okay, okay. If it's like a really like hearty piece of lettuce, I wonder if I can just like walk away from this and like it'll just like make more. Let's see. Will the patches be reset? Nope, they will not be. They will not. Dang, see, we'd just be sad if that was the case. I'm like, more patches, please. Shouldn't even see an electric type with how good that sandwich was. If it's a really like thick like piece of like iceberg lettuce, I guess it could look like that, but yeah, generally would not prefer to put that on my sandwich. I love me some like shredded lettuce though. Now that's good. That's good stuff. It used to be like my favorite thing in the world for some reason. Like my like lunches in high school, I would often opt for just like a sandwich, and the shredded lettuce would just make me so happy for some reason. Don't know what it was about that shredded lettuce, but I just remember it very fondly. But it's like, it wasn't just any shredded lettuce, it was the right shredded lettuce. Who eats lettuce like that? Yeah. I would prefer smaller pieces myself, I would. It's not like a life-changing difference of Smolivs, can I just say? But they are a lot bigger now, like on average. I'm noticing just a size difference. Oops. I'm just more attuned to it. Ooh, that's not good. That's really not good. You should not eat the apple cores. Yep, that's cyanide. I mean, I guess if it's not chewed, then that's less dangerous, you know, if it just passes through your system, but that's still like a risk I would not want to take, personally. It's like, oh great, I hope that these don't break open in my body, you know. Don't chew the seeds and you're good. I don't want the seeds at all. It's like, there's not enough reward for me to take on the risk of, having the seeds with my apple. Oh my goodness, that's funny. One time, hey Chris, welcome to the stream. Where are the people? Where are they? I like how, okay, can we just talk about like how contradictory it is as well to like say, oh, you shouldn't host picnics in front of people. What? Like, as if like that's like some inherently like rude and decent thing. It's like, no, like people host picnics near people on purpose, I feel like. It's like, yeah, this is like a secluded private matter to put up a table and make a sandwich. It's not. They don't know that? I mean, I don't know at what point in my life I learned that. And maybe it was just from Googling or something, I don't know, but once I learned it, I mean, but I'd never eaten apple seeds before. I wasn't chowing down on those before I learned that. I don't know. Yeah, encounter power, not giving what I needed it to, but you know what, we're gonna live out this sandwich. We're gonna live it out in hopes of seeing a second Smoliv today. It's a Pokemon I don't mind looking at over and over again because I like it so much. Yeah, you would have to eat a lot of them, you're right. I forgot about that. An apple sounds kind of good right now, honestly. I would not mind a good apple. Like, I'm walking over here, I can already see the green olive on its head. Scared any kind of seed a plant would grow in my stomach. No, I've felt that fear as well. I totally felt that fear. Or like gum and stuff like that. I was very scared of that, even though I was totally guilty of swallowing gum. 100% guilty. More times than I would like to admit. Then you do it, like the payoff, like you're like, well, that wasn't really worth it. Like, why did I eat the gum? But still did it though. Still did it every time, and for some reason I thought that'd be so satisfying, and it's not. Wasn't all that it was cracked up to be. You know, and my favorite kinds of gum back then, like they would just, it would go, I don't know, not stale, but like the taste would go away so quickly. My favorite growing up was, I liked, so you see so much like size diversity here now. I liked Hubba Bubba a lot, and I also liked Ouch bubblegum. I don't know if anyone remembers Ouch bubblegum. watermelon episode. Oh, I love Rugrats. This is my jam. Love Rugrats. Super, super iconic show. Amazing. Alright, I guess I feel, yes, I'm feeling the more frequent encounters. Just don't know if this is probably not a better way to hunt Smoliv in general, though, if I really want the tiny one. But like I said, I would settle for a really good mark. I would. Because if I get a really good mark, it's like I could still hunt for a teeny one another time. Because I didn't use my sours. But who knows, I might never see a shiny Smoliv again after the terrible thing I did. Getting rid of a marked shiny one. Oh, I love how it bounces. Oh, so cute. Smoliv is just the best. I like the naming of Smoliv better than I like Lechonk. And the Pokemon's great, it was just the name that I was like, oh, really? They did that? I'm getting used to it now in my head more and more. I think I already saw y'all. Modest or hasty for Espeon? You'd have to remind me of the differences between those natures, to be honest with you. That's not something I remember off the top of my head. Not that good at Pokemon. Let's see. Oh no. Like the stream if you were born once. See, on a Pokemon like so small, I don't like to see those sleeping bubbles because as cute as it is, it can sometimes be a bit obstructive, you know? It can just prevent me from seeing what I need to see. Modest special attack up, attack down. Okay. Gonna retry a 5-star raid and work on gym leader rematches. Alright, sounds good. Sounds like a productive day. Hasty is speed up, defense down. I'd be inclined to go with modest, I guess. But that's just me, and personally I don't know too much. Probably a million reasons to go with something else, but... Where's Fuzz when you need him? I know. I mean, he still has Discord. Still has a Discord. Oh, there we go. There's a shiny. How many, That is definitely not a small one, I'll tell you that. That's gotta be on the large end. It's gotta be a large one. A little cutie pie. Thought I'd never see one of you again. Very easy to catch. Very easy to catch. Okay, well, let's think about this. Well, no, we're not gonna think about it until I see. No marks, unfortunately. We still at 16 Smoliv, yeah. That was a big one. That was, like, I could see how big that was. I like how they disperse if you, like, encounter them. They're, like, so, they're so skittish. It's always refreshing to see a shiny nonetheless. It's like, oh, I'm glad that you're here. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. The thing is that I could honestly keep that one because, I mean, you know, it's just too regular Urban Mystica. I'm not, like, feeling like, oh yeah, I gotta, like, preserve all my Urban Mystica. So, I'll keep it. Even though it's not marked, I'll keep it. Just to have one. We'll check the size after the sandwich is over. I do want to see. My prediction for size is, it will be slightly bigger than average. That's my guess. Slightly bigger than average. Yeah. Why do I have a destination? Ugh, get that out of here. Wait, did I remove it? Okay. It's just annoying to see on the map. That's one thing I wish was better in the game than map. Like, they should let us zoom out one more tier. I could go for, like, a giant mark, Smoliv, that'd be funny. I'm thankful that the shinies are so easy to see. I don't think I could survive. Ooh, it's getting really bright in the game. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. I don't know if it helps or hurts. I think my eyes were just used to looking at something darker. So maybe that's why. That'd be funny though, actually, to get like a giant mark, or jumbo mark Smoliv and name it Swoliv. See, I love that. Two little gangs of friends. I love it. That's what we want all the time on a picnic reset. Can't have it though. So much for encounter power, you know, like... I want, like, hordes of these. They are so small on the screen. Look at all these little sleepies. Little sleepy ones. Eee. Ah. That's awful restricted. Jeez. very sorry to hear that that is your reality right now. See, like that, those two are like, they seem pretty big. It's just amusing to see the size differences. Yeah, not as many shiny Smolivs as you'd like to see for a day of sandwiches. Like Smoliv, just a little boy. You can also like make a cute Smoliv by just like doing a mark that is accessible to everybody. You can make a Smoliv the Gourmand, and I think that that is like a good thing. Like the food, you know, related mark. So we can always turn Smoliv into a Gourmand. Look how many Smolivs are right there. Why can't I just make a picnic and then you all respawn? Gosh, that would be lovely. It's a lot of olives. That was the biggest like little patch of them that we've seen, for sure. It was huge. I'm gonna run up the hill here. Despawn them. See if we get lucky coming back down. No, not you. Not you. I wish we got in the peckish one when I wasn't using my valuable sour urbanisticas, because I would have happily kept that, but I couldn't do it. I left like so many trainers hanging. Oh look, a rat with wings. You don't like Starly? I'm like pretty ambivalent about the Starly family. That's whatever. I don't really care. But a lot of people have very strong feelings about Starly. You know, they think that's like their best regional bird and all that. I don't think it's bad, but I also don't think it's like particularly good. I think people just have like a lot of nostalgia for it. About 10 minutes here. A little under 10 minutes. Oh, another gaggle that I would have never discovered. How many like group names have I used throughout this stream to describe the Smolivs? Gaggle, gang, a gathering, a flock of Smolivs. A smattering. Why are y'all all hiding in here? This is exhausting. Like, what is this? Look at these people. A gaggle. A jar of Smoliv. A tapenade of Smoliv. Oops. A murder of Smoliv. I think that that's great, yeah. A club of Smoliv. A meeting of Smoliv. of Smoliv. No! A bundle. Oh, that's a cute one. A bundle of Smoliv. Yeah, I like jar of Smoliv. A branch of Smoliv. That's practical. A corporation of Smoliv. An LLC of Smoliv. Oh. It's so funny how they spawn like that. I guess you gotta give them time sometimes to do their thing. I can go on. I love it. I love it. It's just they're just like one of the things that are funny standing together. I don't know what it is about them. Oh, because you can't get into them or what? That's why I just started. Look how tiny that one is. Oh my goodness. That one's a really small live. All those with anxiety. They are very worried. Yeah, I relate to the Smoliv. I really do. I press battle. I have to wait 10 seconds to choose the move and the timer keeps going. I can't do anything. I don't know if that's your Switch's fault. I think that's the game's fault, to be totally honest with you. I don't know if that's you. I have always assumed that that is a game thing. I imagine the Smolivs must feel like so confronted and affronted when you run into them. Like they're like, "What?" You know? Like I don't think that I feel they feel like very like, "Why are you running into me? What did I do? Help." You know? That kind of reaction. I don't think that they come ready to fight. They're kind of just like, "Huh? What are you doing?" I got stuck in the cheer menu. Oh, the cheer menu is a hot mess. Hot mess. Ooh, that makes me angry. And it's like cheers, it's like they're so necessary. Like, you gotta be like strategic. Yeah, try to help your team and then, you know, you just lose all ability to help your team. Oh, that one makes me so mad. Yep. Stuck in the cheer menu. No cheering allowed. It's a trick. They're like, just battle. Yep, that's a rough one. I can't say I've been stuck for the entire battle, but I have been stuck for a raid ruining amount of time, you know? I have been stuck for a ruinous amount of time. this is why I just started doing it like myself as much as possible. It's like just, you know, do as many 5 stars as I can alone. And then leave it alone aside from that. Oh yeah, people do that all the time. If you're hosting, just back out. Like, wait for everyone else to confirm their Pokemon, and if people are doing silly stuff, quit on them. You don't owe them anything. Just quit the raid. If you know that, like, it's going to be ruined anyway. I mean, honestly, you could do that as well, like, when you're not hosting. Just wait for everyone else to confirm. If you don't like what you see, get out. Get out of there. It's not worth your peace. And it's also, like, literally very time consuming. Like, losing Terra raids is a huge waste of time. It's a huge waste of time. So, you know, don't voluntarily put yourself in that situation. I think people think that they can be carried, like in Dynamax raids, and you can't this time. Hey Sanity, good to see you, hope you're doing well. But yeah, I think that people think that it's like Sword and Shield and they can sneak in there with something that's not ideal, and it's like, unfortunately, you literally can't do that. Because it attacks all of you at the same time, all the time, and so it's more difficult, like, just by nature. Tired, 5 AM on my end isn't fun. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope the day ahead is good, better. I hope you get some rest, whatever it is that you need. Alright, we're really down to the wire here. Let me fit in one more. Oops. Oh gosh, I'm like pressing the wrong things and everything. Like trying to fit in one more picnic. Help. Basic type matchups at least. Yeah, I mean, well, some people they'll think about one thing and then forget about the other, right? That's kind of how it goes. Okay, well that sandwich is over, but I think I'm gonna keep the Smoliv that we got this time because I wasn't using my Sour Urban Mystica. And just for fun, we'll check the size. Why not? But yeah, I would like to continue this hunt if I can, even if it's on my own, because I think that this would be such a great mark to have. It's just you need like so many more Smolivs, I think, like to have a good chance at making it happen. Thanks, Chris. We'll see you later. My 3-year-old cousin can't play but knows grass is weak to fire. What's your excuse? That's okay, Ben. It's no problem. Good to see you, even if it's for a short time. Hey, Matt. Good to see you. Alright, let's check this out. Like I said, my prediction is going to be it's a bit bigger than average. I'll be surprised if it's anything else. I wouldn't be super surprised if they just said average, though. It just looked large. It was very large compared to our last one, so... Let's see if I'm right. Smoliv. Oh, perfectly average size. Okay. Um, yeah, we'll make this one a gourmand. We'll make this one a gourmand. It's a little cutie. It's a little cutie pie. I don't know. For the future, I probably won't go with friend ball. I'll keep this one, but I think next time a nest ball looks better. Luxury ball, even though luxury ball doesn't have green on it. Um, oh, I also wanted to show off this. I was super happy with this catch. Look at that. The olive is perfectly normal. There's nothing wrong with this olive. I was really proud of this one. That was a good mark for it, I think. Really good mark for it. Oh my gosh, should I do one more? No, I think I'm good. I'm gonna head out, folks. I don't want to get my... I'm like... I'm good right now. It's like I want to hunt this more, but I also don't want to get a headache. I'm like, I'm in that zone, right, where I'm feeling good, but I know that if I push myself, like, a lot further, I'm probably gonna wear out my brain's welcome and my, like, stomach's welcome. So, I think I'm gonna take a break from this. Oh yeah, Ben, that's awesome. Why don't you share them in the Discord? I'd love to see some pictures if you're down to share. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on Tuesday. If not, before then I'll try to get some more videos out there. I'm always trying to get more videos out there. But yeah, just, you know, take care, stay safe. Thank you to our moderators, our members, our regulars, our newbies, and everyone in between, our lurkers. You're all awesome. I'll see you on the Discord. And yeah, let's chat there. All right, take care. Bye. Good night.